Welcome to the nest. Ron here with Crow's Blades. What's in your pockets? What you have for lunch? I got to know. Let me know what you're carrying and had for lunch in the comments below. We are reviewing the Artisan Cutlery Premium Revel today. The links to this knife and other items I use are in the video description. Let's get on with the review. So here is the Artisan Revel. It is a Ray Laconico design. The scales are titanium with this nice milling, which adds a little grippiness to it, but it's still, for my dry hands, very slick. The pocket clip is milled titanium, and let's check to see if it'll fit in the pocket. Oh, sorry. All right. Here's the pocket. Let's see how well it slides in. It's a little on the tight side. Wow. I don't. The shorts I wear that I carry these in, it's thinner material, but the thicker material, it looks like it's a hassle to get over, especially some jeans. But maybe it might be different if I was wearing jeans. But it is very springy, so it won't fall out of your pocket very easy. And there's that. The pocket clip screw is on the show side, and it goes all the way through and screws into the clip, so the clip is nice and austere. The screws, I believe, are all T8s. Yep, with the exception of the D10 screw, and same thing with the other side. So there we are. It's fairly deep carry, as you saw. I neglected to point that out at the time, but about that much shows out of the pocket. There is no liners. It's all titanium construction, and there is no milling. Not needed because it's a thin-handled knife. The only mode of deployment is the thumb hole, and that works very well. And let's see if I can do it with my left hand. It's a little hard because this knife is slick. There we go. Yeah, very nice. I really love the blade shape on this knife. It's a flat ground sand polished clip point blade. As you can see, I've definitely used the knife. You can see the scratches right there. The blade steel, speaking of which, is Magna Cut. And the show side has the Artisan Cutlery logo, and on the non-show side has Ray Laconico. The blade steel, and it looks to be about, this is 82 of 200, and model number looks like. So I hadn't noticed that before. The is limited edition. Magna Cut is a premium powdered metallurgy stainless steel. Developed by metallurgist Dr. Larry Thomas in 2021. It was engineered specifically for high-end knives to eliminate the traditional trade-off between blade toughness, edge retention, and corrosion resistance. This is kind of like the jack of all trades. It's fairly decent in all three, but not great in any one particular category. but you gotta love jack of all trades. The optimum hardness for a CPM MagnaCut depends on how you use the knife, but 62 to 64 is generally considered ideal sweet spot. This range is perfectly balances the blade's unmatched toughness with exceptional edge retention and corrosion resistance. And this knife is rated at 62 to 63, so it falls right in the optimal hardness for this blade steel for MagnaCut. Let's see, let's check on centering. Perfectly centered, as one should expect. Let's get some measurements in. I'd call that 3.5 inches long, the blade. Let's check the cutting edge. Cutting edge is about 3 3/8. Let me flip that back on so you can see. Oh, very shiny. Yeah, 3 3/8, and the total length is 8 inches. I'd call that 8 inches spot on, otherwise it'd be 8 1/16. And let's get a weight. A knife this thin, and we'll go over how thin it is here in a moment. This should be fairly light. See, it comes in at 106 grams at 3.74 ounces. And like I was mentioning, I don't have my micrometer handy. Yeah, but it is a thin freaking knife. As I think I showed on the unboxing, it comes in at about 1/4 inch. Be easier to see with this. Let's see. We'll go from the 1 inch. Yeah, it's just over 1/4 inch thickness. It's like, I think this knife came out well before the other thin knives came out. I'm not a huge fan of how thin this knife is. It feels, with it as being slick as it is, it's hard for my dry hands to hang on to it, but it does feel really good in the hand. Fits all 4 fingers with room to spare. You have a little bit of a sharpening choil, and unfortunately, plunge grind is very close to the edge there. I don't know if you can see that. Let's see. Yeah, there it is, right there. Right there. So I probably only got like 2 more sharpenings. Well, maybe 3 or so. I'd like to go with a real thin edge. But it's a pretty knife. I love this knife. I can't wait to try the lower cost versions with the G10 or the FRN handles. I'm expecting them to be a same profile, just thicker and more grippier. But you couldn't pry this out of my hands because I really like the looks of this knife. Unfortunately, as you saw, being, what was it, 82 of 200, this model is sold out. It was, original cost was $249.99, but there are S9EV versions still available at ArtisanCutlery, and I have a link to this knife and other models of the the Revel, the Revel, in the link in the video description. Oh wow, I must be getting tired. If you like this video, subscribe for more content, and if you're shopping for gear, check out the video description for the gear that I use for knife maintenance, knife sharpening. Some of the links may be affiliate links. Affiliate links benefit the channel at no cost to you, and may be attached to coupon codes, which will save you some money at checkout. Please like, subscribe, and leave a comment. You know I want to hear from you. Thank you. We'll see you in the next one. Keep your blade sharp and your wood hard.